Good morning everybody, Sunday morning. So, I feel a bit tired today myself. Had a really long sleep last night and I just feel a little bit drained of energy. So, I'm going to do a nice self-restorative practice today, just to restore the energy. So, when we first start, let's come down into the mat, down into the body. Feel the sit bones. You can lie down if you're feeling really sluggish. Yesterday we did a little bit of more energizing strength work, but it just seemed to really zap my energy. So I need to recharge and restore. So just take a minute to come in, to feel that breath as it now starts to come to your mind, to your awareness. And just feeling what is going on for you. Where are your energy stores? So what is happening for you? And where are you up to? I notice that a lot of people are having aches and pains in their bodies. Their energy feels a bit flat. They're feeling just a little bit can't be bothered to do anything anymore. The creative flow's gone. So just take a minute and see where you're up to. How is all of this affecting you? And it is going to affect us all. It doesn't matter what tools we've got in our toolkit. We're all going to be affected by this strange set of rules. We've lost our freedom. We've lost our socialization. We've lost everything that feels normal to us. So how can we deal with that? Have we got enough fire in the belly? Is the fire gone out? Have we got enough fluidity in our creative juices to do the projects, even if they're just crafting at home or with your loved ones, rather than just sitting and moshing in front of the TV or on your devices? They're great, of course they're great, they're very useful, but too much of anything, too much excess of anything, it doesn't lead to balance within your own energies. Are we getting a little bit too insular? You know, it's very easy to kind of forget people. I forgot to even say goodnight to my family last night. I was so tired, I just sort of got into bed and fell asleep. And so keeping that connection, this is crown chakra, keeping the connection with people. So even though we can't physically see people, we want to try and keep the connection through our devices, through our social media, so that we still feel we belong. And for me, this is a sort of sense of belonging down in the feet, down in the roots. So your nature walks, getting out at least for that hour a day is so important. And I know we get to a point of what's the point? But there is a point. There's the health and well-being point. So get yourself out into nature at least once a day, even if it's just walking up your street and back again. And that fresh air will really energize you. And just perhaps give yourself a little timetable. Timetables really work for me, because otherwise we really just slip the routine, and the routine is quite important for us human beings. We like that routine and it gives us the motivation to keep going. Is the heart space still open? Are we still connected to our loved ones, or have we completely shut down and retreated so far into ourselves that we aren't really connecting to other people? And are we speaking our truth? This is up in the throat chakra. Are we able to verbalize what we're feeling? And if you can't verbalize it physically, write it down, do a journal, so that you can release and let go of the things that are festering and feeling a little bit uncomfortable, heavy in the body. And obviously the third eye, where we're seeing. So all of these energy centers have got a point of where we're up to in our life. So it's really important that we look at where we're up to. And I find journaling quite useful, because when I write it down, I can see a different perspective. I can see how I'm operating in that energy, how I'm perceiving perhaps my side of things. And don't forget, there's always another side. There's always different viewpoints. And that doesn't make you wrong, but it sometimes makes us blinkered and we sort of shut down what other people's opinions are. So writing it, releasing it, and letting it go is very important. And that's being mindful of where you're up to. Mindfulness is very important, otherwise we will stagnate. Our energies will stagnate and get very stodgy. And then we get into this lethargy, this area of I can't be bothered. Now I've got a little trick, a little tool, not a trick, it's a tool. that I like to use a lot. I tend to have a lot of massages normally, and my body is feeling very cranky. So I'm going to use a little 7-8 inch ball today, and I'm going to roll on my back with this. Don't worry if you haven't got a ball, just do some release rolls, and you want it to be slightly deflated so it's squishy, so that it's not too hard and you can breathe into it. So if you want to use the ball, if you've got one, if you've got kids at home, most people have got a little ball that they can deflate slightly. It's a really useful tool, and what it does, when we lie on the ball, it allows the fascia to release. It allows the fascia to, because when the fascia gets all stuck, it doesn't glide and slide over each other, which is why physical massage helps, because it breaks down all those adhesions that store up. So the fascia, which surrounds all of your whole body, everywhere, muscles, organs, everything, gets very sticky and doesn't slide. So it's like when we get up first thing in the morning, we can't move very well. So this needs to slide. So lying on a ball or even the blocks will help you to free up the fascia if it's gotten a bit sticky. My back's a bit sticky, so it's something, because sitting too much is just not good for you. So we tend to be sitting far more than we normally do. So I will be using the ball, but don't worry if you don't want to use the ball, I'll give you alternatives. So just take a minute while I've been rattling on, as I always do, just to come into yourself and find the breathing. How does your breath feel? And the breath is the link to it all, to your nervous system. How is the breath feeling? How is that traveling from the tip of the nose down to the belly, or is it just stuck up here? Are we feeling it's very tight? And just allowing those few deep belly breaths will really bring you down into yourself. I'm getting warm already, it's quite mild today. And just allowing that breath to really center your mind, bring your focus inside of you, and allow you to be present with yourself, to really start noticing. And just let's take it into the root chakra. How does your root feel down your legs, the low back? How does this energy feel? Bring in some red light. Breathe down red light into the root. You can even hold down into the hips. And feel that sense of belonging, that we do belong. We belong where we are. How does the sacral center feel? How are your emotions? How's your creativity going? Has it got stuck? Have we got a blockage into our creativity, into the flow of our emotions? Bring in orange light down to the sacral. And just take a few breaths, few mindful moments with these energy centers. Into the upper belly, solar plexus, the fire. Is the fire burning too much so that we've got anger, we've got resentments, and we've got feelings of angst? Or has the fire been put out? Let's bring yellow, sunshine yellow, into the solar plexus. And just let that fire up, or balance the fire. Into the heart center, the air element. Are we breathing deeply? Are we breathing life into our bodies? Green color, bring some green down to the heart. Bring the breath all the way into the chest cavity. Feel that chest expand, open. And feel the belly open too. Massaging all of the energy centers. In the throat, are we speaking our truth? Are we speaking how we feel? Are we communicating freely? Sky blue, this is the ether, up in the ether, our dreams too. We might not be able to realize our dreams just now, but we can bring down the ether element, the sky blue, into the throat, affecting your shoulders and your arms, your hands. Breathing sky blue. Third eye, are we seeing clearly where we're up to? Are we taking time to see ourselves? Are we taking time to see how we fit with other people just now? This is into the galactic energy, it's way up high. And to deep indigo blue, so let's breathe. We get headaches here. So let's breathe deep indigo blue. When we can see into our mind, we can see clearly what, how and everything is affecting us. Deep indigo blue, like the night sky. And finally up into the crown, again headaches up here. Violet just underneath and white on the top, so this is your white which brings you into your whole chakra rainbow. And this connects you to your universal energy. Right the way up, the whole universe connecting you, uniting you with everything. Breathing white, violet light into the crown. Helping you understand yourself, understand the situations we're in. Uniting you, connecting you. And giving you authority over your own life, so making sure you do govern yourself. Let that settle. You can lie down, just let this breathe for a moment, let it be. And sit with this as a meditation now. You can just let this go deeper within, just to check in, tune in, feel, see, hear, understand. That there, you can stay there as long as you like. I'm going to just take this down into some movement in a moment. I'm just going to take this into another video.